Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhaktira Bhavati Vaishnaki. Grantraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki Jai. We're reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 3rd canto, 24th chapter, titled as Renunciation by Kardama Muni. Through Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, we get inspiration to progress in our devotional life. In the life, when you want to progress, we need inspiration. Without inspiration, we cannot work. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, there are wonderful devotees who inspire us how to progress in our bhakti. And one of the great devotee of Lord Vishnu is Kardama Muni. Kardama Muni did great tapasya throughout his life. And his wife, Devahuti also, who came from the royal family but spent her life in serving Kardama Muni, who is the devotee of Lord. So here, through these two characters, husband and wife, we can see that we can spend whole life in serving Krishna and get inspired, because in spite of having Kardama Muni in spite of having all the magic yogic power, he did not use his yogic power for the sense enjoyment, for the bhautik sukha. And Devahuti, even though coming from the royal family, served a devotee of Lord very humbly without complaining. So both of them, Kardama Muni and Devahuti, gave up the material comforts and spent their life in serving Lord Krishna. And Devahuti and Kardama Muni, when they got 9 daughters, the 9 daughters also got married to great sages, according to advice of Brahmaji. So here also we can see that Devahuti and Kardama Muni did not look for the material comforts for their daughters. They looked for the person with character, devotees who were surrendered to Lord Krishna. So all these 9 sages married to 9 daughters of Devahuti and Kardama Muni. And then they have a son who is none other than Lord Krishna himself, appearing as Bhagavan Kapil in the family of Devahuti and Kardama Muni. And when Kardama Muni heard this from Brahmaji, that this person who has appeared is none other than Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, then Kardama Muni approached to Kapila Muni, or Kapila Dev, or Kapila Bhagavan. And Kardama Muni prayed to Bhagavan Kapila. So here is the prayer. Kapila Muni is saying, Sachavatirnam Triyogam Agnaya Vibhudharshanam Vivikta Upasangamya Pranamya Sambhashata. So Kardama Muni is saying to Bhagavan Kapila, when Kardama Muni understood that Supreme Personality of Godhead, the chief of all demigods, Lord Vishnu had descended, Kardama Muni approached him in a secluded place and offered his obeisances and spoke as follows. So Kardama Muni is now approaching to Bhagavan Kapila, who is none other than Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna himself, and he is praying to him. The purport Srila Prabhupada is explaining, Lord Vishnu is called a Three Yoga. He appears in three yugas, Satya Yuga, Treta and Dwapar Yuga. But in Kali Yuga, he does not appear. From the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj, however, we understand that he appears garbed as the devotee in the Kali Yuga. So here Srila Prabhupada is mentioning very special thing that in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga and Dwapar Yuga, Bhagavan appears in his revealed form, like in Satya Yuga, Nrsimhadev, or in Treta Yuga, Bhagavan Ramchandra, or in Dwapar Yuga, Bhagavan Krishna. So revealed form. But in the Kali Yuga, Lord appears in a Chanda Avatar. Chanda Avatar means Gupta Avatar. He does not reveal himself, as Prahlad Maharaj says in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, that he appears as garbed as a devotee in the Kali Yuga. So who is that? The person who appears in the form of a devotee in the Kali Yuga? That is the Lord Vishnu appearing as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna appeared in the form of a devotee, but although he never disclosed himself, Rupa Goswami could understand his identity, for Lord cannot hide himself from the pure devotees. So that is Krishna Vardam Tvasha Akrishnam Sanga Pandarsha Parshada. So Krishna Varnam Trisha Akrishnam. So Lord Krishna appears in the Kali Yuga in a hidden form. And he appears so that he can deliver some of us who are here in the Kali Yuga going through the material miseries. But sometimes devotees of Lord, no matter what form Krishna appears, devotees of Lord are able to find him. So Rupa Goswami could understand his identity, for the Lord cannot hide himself from a pure devotee. Rupa Goswami detected him when he offered his first obeisance to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He knew that Lord Chaitanya was Krishna himself, and therefore offered his obeisances with following words. Rupa Goswami says, I offer my respects to Krishna, who has now appeared as Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaura Krishna Namaha. So this Chaitanya, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared to distribute the Krishna Prema Pradayate, to distribute the love of Krishna, devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared in the form of a devotee. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Lord Krishna himself appearing in the mood of Radharani to distribute the Krishna Prema. This is also confirmed in the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj. In Kali Yuga, he does not directly appear, but he appears as a devotee of Krishna. Vishnu is therefore known in three yuga. Another explanation of three yuga is that he has three pairs of divine attributes, namely power, power and affluence, piety and renown, and wisdom and dispassion. According to Sridhar Swami, his three pairs of opulences are complete riches and complete strength, complete fame and complete beauty, and complete wisdom and complete renunciation. There are different interpretations of three yuga, but it is accepted by all learned scholars that three yuga means Lord Vishnu himself. When Kardama muni understood that his son Kapila was Lord Vishnu himself, he wanted to offer his obeisances to him. Therefore, when Kapila was alone, he offered his respect and expressed his mind to Bhagavan Kapila as follows. So Kardama muni approached Bhagavan Kapila, and Kardama muni says, Aho papacchamanana niraisvara mangale kalena bhuyashanunam prasitanti hadevata. Kardama muni said, Oh, after a long time, the demigods of this universe have become pleased with the suffering souls who are in material world and who are in material entanglement because of their own misdeeds. So Kardama muni is praying to Bhagavan Vishnu that Everybody is suffering in this material world, no matter whom you take. Somebody who is rich or somebody who is poor. Somebody who is young or somebody who is old. Somebody is male or female, does not matter. Everybody is having their own problems. Why? Because of their own karmas in this life or in the previous life. So Kardama is praying to Lord Vishnu that you please save them. Srila Prabhupada is explaining, this material place is a place for suffering, which is due to the misdeeds of the inhabitants, the conditioned souls themselves. So everybody has sufferings, and these are because of the misdeeds. The sufferings are not extraneously imposed upon them. Rather, the conditioned souls create their own sufferings by their own acts. You see, it is not that Krishna wants us to suffer. We have decided to suffer ourselves. And how? By not following instructions of Krishna. Krishna says, Satatam kirtayantam yatantascha tradaprata. Krishna is saying that you remember me all the time. But we are exactly opposite. We don't want to remember Krishna. We want to spend our time in the things which will create problems in our mind. Like anything which is not related with Krishna, we should not even think about it or worry about it. Because it is not going to help us. It will increase the suffering. Before developing any relation or in taking up any activity, ask this one question, whether this particular relation or this particular activity take me near to Krishna or away from the Krishna. If that particular activity or that particular relation takes you away from Krishna, advisable not to go for it. In the forest, fire takes place automatically. It is not that someone has to go there and set the fire. It's called Davanala. Davanal happens by itself. Similarly, in the morning we sing a prayer, Gurvastaka. Sansara Davanal. So what is Davanal mean? Is Sansara is a Davanal. Anytime anything can explode. Nature can explode, or people around you can explode on you. They can create problems for you. Or your mind will create a problem for you. Because this is a davanal, there is a problem. Pada pada yada vipadam. You have to remember every step there is a danger. So what do? Remember Krishna all the time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Problems are going to be there, but remembrance is our choice. When there is too much heat from the forest fire, this material world, the demigods, including Brahma himself, being harassed, approach the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and appeal him to elevate the conditioned souls. Then the Supreme Personality of Godhead descends. In other words, when the demigods become distressed by the suffering of conditioned souls, they approach the Lord to remedy the suffering, and Personality of Godhead descends. When there is too much disturbance on this material world, all the Devi Devtas, they usually approach to Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma then approaches to Lord Vishnu. And then Lord Vishnu, to alleviate the anxiety of people on the planet, he takes various avatars. When the Lord descends, all the demigods become enlivened. Therefore, Kardama says, after many, many years of human suffering, all the demigods are now satisfied because Kapila Dev, the incarnation of Godhead, has appeared. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadishkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge. So Lord appears all the time to look after the devotees. Paritranaya sadhunam. So in the Kali Yuga, the Lord has appeared to protect his devotees in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who came and distributed Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So if we really want to get out of this anxiety of the material world, we should take a vow that all the time I will keep on chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. So Krishna has appeared in the Kali Yuga as the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who is distributing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So we all should take advantage of it and get relieved from the sufferings of material world. Vidraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. We'll continue our study of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam tomorrow. Srila Prabhupada.